An issue that's come up recently, and I mean recently is in the past decades, not in the past weeks, is the supremacy clause in the Constitution and which laws control our land. Do we have state laws or federal laws or regulations, and who really wins out on the day? I want to give you a spoiler to the ultimate answer here. That question is extraordinarily complicated, and there's 50 different answers depending on how you look at the problem. On the baseline, you can easily answer the question by saying the Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and federal laws, when they conflict with state laws, control. They trump those state laws, state regulations, municipal regulations. I will tell you that in a practical sense, it's a lot more complicated than that. Take, for example, medical or recreational legalization of marijuana. There are states that have passed laws that say marijuana is legal in our state. You cannot be arrested for it, but at the same time, it's still a federal Schedule I drug. You're still breaking a federal law. Are you breaking the law in the state, for example, of California if you're consuming marijuana? Well, yeah, you're still breaking the federal legal statute that's in place there. And that's where, candidly, it just gets very complicated and confusing about which laws control depending on which jurisdiction you're in. From a technical standpoint, that federal law is still the supreme law of the land when it conflicts with the state. However, the degrees of enforcement, the public policies, and the decisions being made by the local judicial officials and prosecutors that are really more executive officials determine, as a practical matter, what laws may be supreme to you. So it's a complicated question and a complicated answer, but try to navigate the best you can, as safe as possible, following every law that you can.